crop. We are the largest processor of tomatoes in the world. So who's the boss? I think in a traditional organization, there's kind of a very rigid interpretation of who the boss is.
We have no bosses here at Morningstar.
I have no boss. So, well, everybody's basically a boss.
When you come on board at Morningstar, you and the colleagues around you are expected to kind of take a time out, sit down, examine yourself, your competencies, your what you have to bring to the table, the things you're trying to achieve in your career and in your life, and to organize your work accordingly. And as long as you are achieving your mission and the enterprise is achieving their mission, there really aren't a whole lot of boundaries around how that works.
And what you're doing is you're working with other business units. You know, I may want to get something done on the operations side, so what I have to do is, not because I'm the so-called head of quality or whatever your job title would supposedly be, you need to go and you need to negotiate with another business unit. Maybe it's the evaporation guys, and we need to negotiate, but at the end of the day, it's what's best for the company.
We don't have a structured hiring process.
Here at Morningstar, as a group, as a family, we're involved and we make those decisions together.
You hire the right people, you get the right person in the job, you don't need to micromanage them. There is no micromanaging here, and it's really a breath of fresh air, to be honest with you.
Politics as a kind of concept is probably the absence thereof within Morningstar is probably the most interesting thing that most people notice almost immediately. You know, there's no kind of trying to climb the ladder or vying for resources that are kind of scarce and being doled out by somebody.
All of us are free to, buy what we need to buy to do our job right.
It's not that there is unlimited funds. It's simply that you have the ability to expend the resources you need as long as you get the appropriate, get people involved who have expertise and are going to be affected by it. You have the ability to spend the money.
If I need to spend $80,000 on a lab instrument, I buy the lab instrument. At my other company, that doesn't fly. Not only would I not get it, the process to get to that point is very difficult.
The things that quash people are overwhelming bureaucracy and red tape, inability to do the things that beyond a shadow of a doubt, are the things that need to be done.
I think the people on the floor are probably the best ones to make the decisions, We see it run, we've done the maintenance on it, we know more about it than anybody.
Kind of fundamental to our way of doing things is that the person with the most insight, the most knowledge, should be the person making the decision, period, end of story.
Knowledge is what gets you respect here, not a job title.
We've put